All right, friends, this is my last hunting video from the 2024 season. At this point, you're watching this video, I am week 5 out from my labrum and bicep reattachment and rotator cuff repair surgery. Week 3 into my passive range of motion physical therapy, which just means I can only do assisted arm lift or range of motion type thing. So I'm very limited in what I can do, but in this video, you're actually going to get to see the last hunt that I had that solidified that I was going to have this surgery. Warm day at the end of the season. One of those areas that when I walked into it, I just felt like they were going to be deer. It's just a lot of ground cover that was about waist high, a lot of blue stem, a lot of other bushes, young pines, 5-10 year old pines, nice little thickets all over the place, and plenty of scat on the ground, sporadic rubs, but there's plenty of scat and trails through this thick stuff. So I set up on a corner of this block, and I'm not going to spoil anything else. I hope you enjoy.
Well, it's the last day of 2024, and went into this spot. I took Austin into last week where we bumped a deer. I was on the other side of this block, bumped another deer. So I'm gonna go back in here and hunt where we bumped the original deer out of their bed and see if I can hit something with the bow. But it is hot. I think it's in the low 70s here in eastern North Carolina. So stay tuned to see what we get into. Alright, so this isn't the most ideal spot, but as you can see, there's a hard edge over there that goes into a swamp bottom, and there's a hard edge that goes over here to a swamp bottom. You can see these deer trails, bedding areas. We walked through some bedding over there. I'd much rather be tucked in on that edge over there, but I give up too much territory over here. Plus I'm on the wind's blowing this way, so anything that cruises that edge, that wood line, if the buck cruises that edge, I'm going to be beyond. I'll be downwind of him. So in this situation, I picked a tree that had a cluster of trees around it. It doesn't give me a lot of good cover, but it does give me some. And the other thing I can do is pick my shots. Since you see these trees out here that are in my range, if I see something, I'll wait till they get behind it. Then I'll pull my bow back. And it's just like, that's just what you have to do here. It's just a little bit more challenging trying to bow in these reforested pine areas, but there's just a smorgasbord of food I can find. So I spend a lot of time there with these edges, just trying to find a massive concentration of sign and where they're coming out of these thickets, set up on them. So we'll see. I bump deer out of this spot every time I've come in here, so we'll get after it and see what happens.
All right, so this is the shot scene And if you're looking in that top right hand corner, when the arrow goes off, when the arrow is released from the bow, you can see that it hits a limb and it causes a deflection. It probably led to an undesirable hit. Over the course of about a mile, we tracked this deer and we had sporadic blood here and there. We would pick up some small pools. We've spent a couple of hours tracking this animal. Walked almost a mile, tracked it on onX, and it just didn't work out. Eventually, a couple of hours after we started searching, which would have been 3 hours after the shot, we crossed an old logging path, and when we came up the other ditch side, we heard it blow at us, and we were done for. But that was the conclusion to my 2024 season. Now I'm in a sling, and I'm going to miss turkey season most likely. Miss the beginning of the good fishing here in Eastern North Carolina. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, comment on anything you'd like to see in future videos. And as always, God bless, shoot straight, stay safe, and happy hunting.